What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Casual Fan YouTube channel. United knocked out of the Carabao Cup in penalties against Grimsby Town. Absolutely diabolical. Let's talk about it. You know what? This performance was so disgraceful, I actually just decided to leave this up here just so everybody is absolutely clear how I feel about this man. Now, real quick, I just want to tell you what I think about both of the domestic cup competitions this season. I said at the beginning of the season, I want the sole focus to be on the league. And if we get knocked out of both cup competitions early, then fine, all right? Obviously, you know, it's not what you want to see in terms of results. And if you have the opportunity to win a trophy, then yeah, obviously you'd like to win it. But we've won both of these competitions in recent history. I want to see proper consistency in the league, okay? We haven't had that in so long, and we've just been papering over the cracks of these poor league finishes with these cup runs. And you know what? I actually feel like Ruben feels the same way, because in his interview after the game, He said he didn't even watch the penalty shootout because at that point it didn't even matter. It didn't matter if we went through or not because realistically we probably aren't going to win. We're not going to win anything this season realistically. It's not about the result, it's about the performance on the field. Now the performance on the field, very, very poor. It actually felt like a preseason friendly, and this has been United's issue for as long as I can remember. Like since the post-Fergie era, we've done this against every single small team we play against. Rather it's a League 2 side or even just a lower Premier League team. It's like if we're not playing against a big side, the players feel like they don't have to try, almost like they're too cool to try against Grimsby. Kobbie Mainoo, this was his chance to come into the team and impress. His performance wasn't terrible, but I'm not going to lie to you and say that it was good. It was a very inconsistent performance. The only thing consistent about his performance were his work rates. I don't think I saw him sprint once the whole game. There's no change of pace. He's always moving at like about a 3 out of 10 speed. He had some good moments swinging the ball around left to right, playing 1-2s with people in the final third, but just overall, he seemed like his focus wasn't there. Like there's so many times he has the ball, has no pressure on him, just plays an easy pass out wide, and the pass is like 5 yards to the side of the player and goes out of bounds. I know Kobbie Mainoo is better than the performance we just saw today. I just don't think mentally he's there right now. Another player I was disappointed in, Amad Diallo. First goal we concede, takes an horrendous first touch, pops up in the air, gives the ball away. Grimsby able to play a ball into the box to a man who's completely unmarked. Fredrickson should have done better, to be fair, to get there to close him down before he could even get the shot off. Gets the shot off, and yeah, it was like powerful and low, but onana's got to be saving that, man. He got his hand there. It bent his wrist back. And he didn't even need to use his hands. Like, if that was David De Gea, we all know that he would have just stuck his foot out. Easy, classic David De Gea foot save. Problem solved. Now, the performance overall obviously wasn't the best, but the sole reason we lost this game was because of Onana. And I'm not even joking when I say this. He let in those 2 goals on purpose, especially the second one. Like, I am in disbelief that he came out like that on that corner. The guy was nowhere near the ball, man. He's the worst goalkeeper ever. I swear to you, there is no goalkeeper in world football in any level that has the catalog of errors that this man has. Like I said before, this man should take up beekeeping instead of goalkeeping. I love Amad, but I think it's clear that he's not the finished article. He's very good at dribbling and taking people on, but his finishing needs work. Right after the goal that we conceded, he gets a great opportunity that falls for him perfectly on his left foot. Could have either played Sheshko or have a shot. I'm fine with him having a shot, but the shot wasn't good. Straight down the middle of the goal, so easy for the keeper. We're not even making him, you got to make the keeper work at least. You know, you got some people saying that they want Amad to be in the 10. Well, I can assure you it's not going to be over Mbeumo, because right there is a prime example. If that was Mbeumo, that would have been a goal. And Mbeumo did score a goal exactly like that. The finish for Mbeumo's goal was absolutely class. He just passed it into the bottom left corner. It was an elite finish. And it was also a good assist from Mainoo in that goal as well. I thought our 2 best players in that game were Maguire and Heaven. I really like Aiden Heaven. I think our strongest back 3, Heaven, De Ligt, and Euro. But you know, Maguire deserves his respect too. I would give him the man of the match for that game. Obviously scored a goal and just a great defensive performance overall. And you know what? I think Maguire actually deserves to have a start against Burnley. I don't really see how Burnley is going to be able to get at us unless it's through set pieces, and Maguire will help with that. In terms of the defense, I actually think we have a really bright future. Like Lenny Yoro and Aiden Heaven are actually just so good, it's unbelievable. And actually, there's times where I'm watching Aiden Heaven and I think he even might be slightly better than Lenny Yoro. Yoro's good at this too, but in this game especially, I noticed Heaven was great bringing the ball out of the back, and he had a crucial block in the second half that very well should have been a goal. I don't know how he even managed to block that without it being a handball, because he put his arm out, like completely out, but it hit him in the chest. Last point I had on this game though, I didn't like the service to Šeško, and this has been a thing that United fans have been complaining about for ages now. First it was Højlund, and now, people were making excuses just saying Højlund was bad, but reality, he wasn't getting any service and he was bad. Now Šeško's in, still not getting any service. When we have the ball and we're looking to counter, the first person that we should be looking to get the ball to is Šeško. There was a moment in the game where we win the ball back, we look to counter quick with Dalo, and I made a short about this, so you can go check that out if you want. He has the options to play Šeško in behind, and then he just decides to go sideways. That's my problem with this team. There's too many guys in this team that can only play sideways and backwards. I swear to you, it feels like Bruno Fernandes is the only one that can play a penetrating pass. And everybody likes to hate on Bruno Fernandes so much, but I feel like people seem to forget what this team was like before Bruno Fernandes. It was exactly like the first half of this game today, and it was against Grimsby. Only people passing backwards and sideways. Okay, yeah, Bruno gives the ball away sometimes, but at least he has the ability to pass it forward. I remember Sir Alex said when we signed Van Persie at the beginning, he said Van Persie's not getting the ball enough. He said this to everybody in the team. He said, if you can't get Van Persie the ball, you will not play. And that is the same thing with this team. If you can't get Šeško the ball, you shouldn't play. Anyway, boys, those are my quick thoughts on the game. If you haven't already, go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. Also, we hit 11K subscribers on YouTube, so shout out everybody who shows any type of support to the channel. Whether it's through donation, liking the video, watching the video, sharing the video, commenting, anything. Any type of support you do to this channel actually means the world to me. Also, you guys know if you're looking for the best quality replica jerseys, go check out the boys over at Soccer at Toes and use the code TFC1 for 10% off. They got the best quality kits you could find on the market for cheap prices. Put the link in the description. Go check them out. Hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. See you in the next one. Peace.